Hey everybody, I have no idea if this is doing anything. Nobody's on. Let's see. It's not going to matter if the Wi-Fi, if the iPad has Wi-Fi, if this isn't recording. I guess they could get on live mode and look. Will you get on this? On one of you get on it on your phone and see if it's doing anything?
It's actually live.
Okay. Is it actually doing anything? No. They'll also, let's see, God. Hey, there's a couple people on there. It might be, Sean Basilio says it's good. We'll see. There's no cell reception here. Last year I couldn't film a game. There's a stream. Okay. I don't know how long it'll last. We got the staff Wi-Fi password, but the Wi-Fi still looks like it is weak. So I'm on the Wi-Fi. I have a little bit of cell reception. I make no promises as to what this is going to look like. I apologize for the delay. We're about 2 minutes into the game. TC has mostly had the puck in Arizona's end, but there's no score. Haley at the blue line. Popped it out. That was offsides. All we need, I missed what that one said. All we need is our, Colleen, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay, perfect. Nikki said she can hear me. All right, let me get focused now. Hattie with the puck. She loses it right there at the blue line, and here comes Arizona. Brooklyn holding her off. Good job. Ellie Wolper is in net right now. Brooklyn with a good defensive play pushes the Arizona girl wide. TC takes over for a hot second, but gets it stolen away again in their own zone. Bryn and Brooklyn. Nope, Bryn and Annie up against the boards. That popped out to Hattie for a hot second. She lost it. That's going to come out of the zone, and we're going to skate through the neutral. Arizona picks it up in her own zone, brings it up the near boards, loses it to Claire, who has her hair all willy-nilly this morning. Claire Fallon, who usually has her hair in a nice tidy bun, is going free with the ponytail, savage style, as Sean Twist just said. So I'll have to get used to that throughout the day. She's going to look like Hattie to me now. Okay. I apologize ahead of time for calling Claire Hattie. Claire goes down in the corner. Arizona picks it up. They advance the other direction. Here comes Arizona. Parker there on D. Shot on. Ellie gloves it down. Arizona picks it back up. She circles, looks for another shot. That's blocked in front by Parker. Picked up by Mia. Arizona pushes it back in, holds the line. Down into the corner. Parker blocks it in front. Arizona gets it up in the slot, gets a shot on. Good save by Ellie, and here comes TC the other way. Going to work in the neutral zone a little bit here. Back out to the Kachinas zone. TC gets a change. Parker is going to pick it up behind her own net. Brings it up, passes across to Livy. Gets past her stick where Arizona picks it up. They regroup in the neutral zone. Good pass opportunity there, but it bounced over the Arizona player's stick. Rim picks it up behind the net. Little bit of a ticky-tack right next to the net there. Mirka comes over. Can't get it past the referee's skate, so she goes the other direction. Livy's there. Gets it out of the zone. Kathleen is charging. Arizona reverses it back through the neutral zone where they pick it up and regroup. They lose it at the blue line. They send it in deep so that they can get a change. GV is going to be the first one behind Ellie to pick that up. GV gets taken down. That's going to be a penalty. TC is going to get a power play. 9:44 left in the first period. No score. TC is going to go on their first power play of the game. Penalties are a minute 30. Going to bring on Aiden, Hattie, Bryn, Annie, and Brooklyn. Face-off is one to Annie. Annie gets it to Brooklyn. Back to Annie. Annie shot on. Little high. Knocked down by the goalie. Picked up by Bryn. Bryn behind the net. Tries to center it in front to Hattie. That sneaks past her and is picked up by an Arizona player. She crosses the red line. Sends it in deep and chases. But Annie gets there first. Annie up the far side is advancing. We've got a 4-on-3 if we go. Annie gets past one girl, gets fumbled up in her skates a little bit. She reverses to Brooklyn. Brooklyn comes in, puts a shot on, deflects wide. Arizona behind the net tries to get it out, and they do. Brooklyn back to Annie, regrouping in their own zone. Annie up to Aiden. Aiden fumbles it at the blue line. Aiden regroups, takes it in, takes it wide into the corner. Pretty sure that's not even a little bit what she wanted to do, but it's fine. Bryn behind, sorry, I'm very critical of my child in a loving way. Hattie in the corner, pushes it out to Aiden. Aiden across to Annie. Annie puts a shot on that's blocked to Aiden. Aiden puts a shot on. Goalie whacks that down. Hattie's there for the rebound, but can't get her stick on it. Ends up with Aiden. He tries to get it out to Brooklyn, hops over her stick and out. Arizona has killed off their penalty there, so we're back at full strength. And in their own zone, Arizona regroups. She crosses the red line, sends it deep. Parker's going to be the first one to it. She gets challenged by an Arizona player, but comes out with the puck up the far boards where she gets blocked. So she reverses it to Claire, who pops it up to Rim. Rim is going to get there. We've got a 2-on-1. She's got, she had Mia in front of the net, but she puts a good shot on. Goalie brushes that aside, and here comes Arizona the other way. She tries to make a move, is semi-successful. Arizona holding control in the TC zone. Arizona shot on, that's blocked. They hold it, send it in deep. Rim's gonna be there, but it's taken away by Arizona. Sent down deep where Parker picks it up in the far corner. She's got Mia up the boards from her. Two Arizona girls come to challenge. Cam comes in to help. Cam up to Mia. Mia's going to take it out. The white stick I still just love. Mia with her stark white stick. Gets it into the Arizona zone and then is pounded up against the boards and the puck pops back out. Kathleen is elbowed down to the ground but still working. GV gets it up ice. Arizona regrouping in their own zone. Ooh, Kathleen, dang it. Kathleen tried to poke the puck away. And unfortunately tripped the girl instead. That was definitely not intentional. That was just an unfortunate. So now TC is going to go on the penalty kill for a minute 30. There's 6 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first period, and there's still no score. Arizona setting up their power play. Gets sent into the corner past the intended target's stick. Pick it back up at the blue line. Down low. One-time attempt goes high and wide. Back up, shot on, also wide. Arizona girl gets knocked down in front. She's back up. That gets tipped onto Camden's stick. Camden advances, gets past the red line, sends it in deep. 30 seconds into the minute 30 power play. Arizona's regrouping in their own zone. Claire doing a great job on the forecheck there, forcing him to stay in. That ends up on Hattie's stick. Hattie advancing. Woo! Goes behind the net, meets a brick wall in number 29, Arizona. Arizona still stuck in their own zone on the power play due to some great forechecking by TC there. Annie gets it in the neutral zone. We're still hanging in the neutral zone here. Arizona trying to advance and they can't get a pass to connect. There's 15 seconds left in their power play. Brooklyn has the puck in the TC zone, reverses it to Hattie, who tries to get it out, but Arizona holds the line. Shot on. Ellie's going to glove it, fumble it a little bit, but cover. This is a wee bit chilly. It's a balmy, like 15 degrees here in Detroit this morning. And that's not including the nice, cold, humid air. So I hope everybody in Colorado is enjoying their 60-degree day. Here comes Aiden advancing up the far side. We're at full strength. Aiden coming in. Aiden to Hattie, passes it into her skates. That was a good idea. Aiden in the corner. Hattie looking to center. Gets it to Parker. Parker shot on. Bryn's there for the rebound. Can't get a backhand on it. And here comes Arizona the other direction. Aiden pokes that pass away. And Annie picks it up. She's going to not take it behind her own net. Reverse, go the other direction. Bryn with a touch pass to Aiden, with a touch pass to Hattie, who gets around one girl. Here comes Hattie. She's 1-on-3. Gets past. Tried to deke out the defenseman. Unfortunately, lost the puck. But TC's still in control. Parker, shot on. Yes! Parker Vasilio with an awesome shot. The rebound popped right out. The goalie was out of her cage, and Mia Kochman was waiting for a rebound. Way to go, Mia! So Mia with a sweet goal off a Parker shot. That's how we do it. Pick up the trash in front of that net. So with 3:56 left in the first period, TC has a 1-0 lead. Job, TC! All right, Cam with the face-off. A little hustle and bustle there at the red line. Some headbutting there. Arizona appears to not appreciate that TC just scored on them. Parker picked it up behind the net. Up to Mia. Mia with a, nice pass to Claire. Went just past her stick. That was a great idea. Rim to Parker. Parker up ice. Taken by Arizona at the red line. Mia with a good job pushing the Arizona player off the puck, but Arizona ultimately comes up with it. Whoa! Aiden, you saved Ava's life! The puck was headed right toward Ava's head, and Aiden popped her hand up and maybe broke a nail. Aiden took her glove off to look at her nails. At the end of the day, they're still teenage girls, everyone. All right. Haley gets that puck in her own zone. Haley and Maddie fighting up against the boards. Haley comes out with it. Haley takes it up the far side. Passes it over to Maddie. It ends up on Mirka's stick. Here comes Mirka. Comes in. Puts a shot on. Goalie with a nice save. Arizona behind their own net. Working to get it out. And we've got a breakaway. Kind of. Oh, baby. Good job, Olivia. Liv's going to get a tripping call for that, which was a great play. For sure. Livy just outskated that chick like 87 times over. Good job, Olivia. So that's one of those penalties you just take. I thought it was a decent defensive play, but alas. minute 30 penalty kill for TC with 2:36 left in the first and a 1-0 lead. Face-off goes to Brooklyn. She takes it behind the net, tries to send it up the far side, gets blocked by Arizona. Claire can't get control of it. Arizona, I don't think she tried to shoot that. I think that was a pass attempt gone awry. Arizona sends it up to their blue line. They're going to try to set up a power play. Blue line to blue line here. She puts a shot on, deflects. Arizona gets it behind the net. They're going to do a little back and forth. Brooklyn putting some pressure on. Arizona defenseman calling for it. Slap shot on. Camden with an awesome block, but she didn't know where it went. Yes, Cam Triss! Yes, Cam Triss! Yes, Camden! Woo! Way to go, Cam! Job, Camden! Camden with a fantastic block slash penalty draw slash way to piss off Arizona. This is when we maybe need a parent in the penalty box. But the girls seem to be figuring it out just fine. So we're going to play some 4-on-4 hockey for 39 seconds. And then most of the rest of the period, TC will be on a power play. Hattie tries to get a shot off, fans on it, but manages to get the puck back for control. Hattie still has the puck. Arizona gets it, tries to clear. Rim. Puts a shot on. Hattie tries to deflect it. Goalie makes a nice save. Parker pushes in, hold the blue line. Arizona pushes it out the other way. Oh no, that was not what we wanted, and this is not who we want doing this. Yes, Ellie! Number 81 on Arizona is one of their top 3, if not their top 1 player, and Ellie just shut her right on down. Love that. Aiden maybe was just offsides, but they didn't call it, so it's fine. Aiden, trying for a wraparound. Goalie saves that. Net's off. Yep. Goalie kicked her skate out to stop the wraparound and kicked the net off. So TC is now on a power play for 35 seconds. There's about 50 seconds left in the first period. TC has a 1-0 lead. Aiden taking the face off. Arizona gets that. They send it around the boards. Annie, oh no. Annie fumbled that, and Arizona is going to take it shorthanded the other direction. Brooklyn swipes it away. Arizona passes it across where Hattie picks it up, pushes it up to Annie. The little ticky-tack in the neutral zone here. Aiden gets to it first, almost gets checked into her own bench. 15 seconds left. We're at full strength now. Arizona girl just came out of the box. Annie with a nice play to Bryn. Here comes Bryn. Bryn puts a shot on. Goalie with the stop. Arizona first to it. Annie takes it away, tries to put a shot on, and that's going to do it. Wow, that's a loud horn. So after 1 period, TC with a 1-0 lead. All right. Wow. Welcome to the second period. TC will be skating right to left now. Kathleen, off the faceoff, shoves it right into the Arizona zone and then goes on the attack. Arizona picks it back up, and they're coming the other direction. Nice puck movement by Arizona there. Woo, that was a good play. Ellie with a nice save. Arizona still has it. She tries a backhand. Comes off. GV pushes it up the boards. Arizona gets it again, sends a shot in wide. Comes up the far boards. That one was picked up by Mirka. Sent out of the zone, and that's the icing. Arizona coming out on the attack.
Okay. Thought I'd let you know. I don't know how quick that's going through, but you asked if they were warming up, and when I got in here, I was like, oh, they're warming up.
Oh. All right. Cam Twist with that face-off. Back to Parker. Parker pushes it up to Rim. Rim up to Claire, who sends it back down deep. Cam picks it up. Back to Parker, who reverses. Come on, girls, let's get it out of this here zone. Parker up to Camden. Here we go. Camden almost ran into Mia there, but got away from her. Rim. Woo! Rim grabs it at the red line. Advances it. Skate, 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 skate! I don't think Mia realized that the Arizona girl didn't have it. Comes Arizona. She passes it off the boards to herself in not a pretty manner, but I guess it was kind of effective. Arizona puts a shot on. Ellie brushes it aside. Claire's going to pick it up, and here she comes. She's got Mia wide. Nice pass over to Mia, but it went past hers and the Arizona player's stick. Mia behind her own net. Tries to center it. Nobody was there. Annie at the blue line reverses to Brooklyn. Brooklyn puts a shot on. Mia was there for a tip. It's a good idea. Annie. Oh, Annie with a wraparound. She lifts it. It was above the goalie's pad, and it hit the post. Good job, Annie.
Keep it up. Let's go.
12:54 left in the second period. TC with a 1-0 lead. And Brooklyn has the puck behind her own net. She reverses up to Aiden. Goes past Aiden's stick, and Arizona sends it down deep. Rims all the way around to Bryn. Bryn through the legs of an Arizona player, trying to get control. There's 4 Arizona players there and 2 TC players, so Arizona comes out with it. The near boards. Brooklyn gets there first. Pushes it out. And here comes Annie. Annie reverses to Brooklyn. Brooklyn back to Annie. Arizona's got a pretty good forecheck going right now. Ends up with Aiden. Aiden sends it across into the corner. Arizona tries to push it up the boards. Bryn and Hattie are both there. Hattie behind the net, kicks it up to her stick, but the Arizona girl is being a pest. Arizona clears it out. Mirka gets it at the red line. Across to Genevieve. Gibi sends it in deep. The Arizona goalie stops it behind her net. It's picked up by Arizona, but not out. Maddie and Haley fighting in the corner there. Haley behind her own net. Nope, not behind her own net. Behind the Arizona net. Pushes it up to Jeeves. Jeeves puts a shot toward the net, deflects in front, goes wide. Haley chases it. Mirka holds the blue line. Mirka trying to get it down to Kathleen, deflected in front there, and Arizona picks it up. Arizona up the boards. Mirka at the red line, passes it across to GV. Jeeves sends it in. I don't know how that wasn't icing, but that's fine. She was not on this side of the red line. And Arizona gets it out of the zone. Mirka punches it away at the red line, however. Mirka gets it across to Maddie. Maddie with a nice pass across to Kathleen. Kathleen's got Livy with her. Liv puts a shot on and goalie gloves it. That's a good shot, Liv!
That was beautiful. Do it again.
So we're going to keep Livy, Camden, Claire on with Parker and Rim back on D. Parker, come on, baby. Parker shot on right in the good. Goalie makes a save. Keep shooting, White. Keep shooting. Parker. Woo! Shot on into the net. Deflected off of an Arizona stick. Arizona gets that face off. They send it wide. Rim holds it in, but gets knocked down. Parker's going to be the first to it. Ooh, Parker reverses. Ooh, poked away. Oh, God. Oh, God. Unfortunately, that was just a that was a good play on their part. The puck landed in all the right places, and Arizona had a girl right there in front of a wide open net. And again, that was that number 81, who somebody's got to keep their eye on her because she'll just skate around and be in all the right places. So, 9:40 left in the second period. We've got a 1-1 game now. Hattie wins the face-off, fights her way to keep hold of the puck, puts it. Wow, what a zinger. That went wide, but I think that's about as hard as I've ever seen Hattie shoot. Hattie's still in control, gets it up to Annie. Annie, shot toward the net that's blocked by somebody in front. Annie charges down to Hattie. Hattie fumbles it in the corner, but goes back for it. Arizona pushes it up, and here comes Arizona on a 2-on-3. Brooklyn's going to get there first. She reverses. And Annie picks it up behind her own net. Sends it up the boards. Nobody's there but an Arizona girl, so we come back the other way. And here's Brooklyn. Brooklyn pushes it up to Aiden, who gets pushed off the puck. Aiden and Brookie trying to get it out. Where Arizona takes a shot. It's blocked in front. Brooklyn tries to skate it out. It gets taken away by Arizona. She tries to get a shot on that's blocked by Annie. Bryn comes over to pick it up. Bryn reverses. We're really keen on skating in front of our own net today. It's a little nerve-wracking. Hattie takes that away, tries to push a girl off the puck. Puck gets tipped aside. Hattie's still in control. Pushes it up to Mirka. Mirka puts a shot toward the net, and the goalie gloves it.
Come on, TC.
8:07 left in the second. We've still got a 1-1 game. I was just about to ask you what's happening. All right, Arizona gets it out of their own zone. Where GV picks it up. And here comes Maddie. Come on, 2-on-1 if you skate. Come on, Maddie. Oh, Maddie tried to pass. That was tipped by Arizona. Maddie into the corner, gets taken away. Arizona sends it up the far boards, and we're going to go back the other way. Oh, she fumbled the pass for a hot second, but regained it. GV reverses to Haley. Haley pushes it up and out. Kathleen Took it away for a hot second, but Arizona regained control. Okay, somebody has to stop her. Okay, we're just going to watch number 81 skate. All right. GV picks it up behind the net. Tries to send it up the far boards. Girls can't. There we go. Arizona knocks it out of the TC zone. Haley with a great forecheck. Yes, Hale! Mirka pushes it back forward, but here comes Arizona the other direction. That's blocked by GV. Nice! Come on! Oh, Livy. Dang it. Livy and Mia were just about to have a 2-on-0, and Livy lost her footing. That was still a good play. Rim gets it up to Mia. Mia puts a shot toward the net. That goes wide. Claire picks it up at the far side. Claire leaves it for Rim. Can't hold it in the blue line. Gets it across to Parker. Parker advancing. Parker still in control. Parker cycling. Reverses.
That's off.
I know, but why?
Because the goalie pushed it off.
Like the goalie, I don't think that's how it works. It's like the goalie couldn't see the players, so she just pushed her net off because there was literally nobody there but her. So that's a fun trick. All right. Arizona gets that face off behind their own net. They reverse. Livy is there. But Arizona, oh, nope, Rim holds them. Down on that far side. Claire's over there helping. Livy's in there. Yeah. Claire in the corner. Get too many people in the corner. We've got nobody to pass it out to. Rim puts a shot on. That deflects off of a couple of things. That was kind of tricky looking, but the goalie made a save. Passes, and the second one didn't work. I was trying to center it to Livy, was knocked down. It's a good idea. Whoa. Aiden, hot off the bench. That comes out to Bryn. Bryn puts a shot on high. Bryn and Aiden down in the corner. Arizona goes the opposite direction. And they send it down. And he's going to say that it hit off of Hattie's stick, which I'm pretty sure did not hit off of Hattie's stick, but whatever. Annie gets it. Annie's going to skate. Oh, she sent it up. Bryn was there, but.
Didn't we call that one?
I don't know. The icing situation is interesting.
We're not talking about the one you missed. We're talking about the one you called.
The one you called, where she was on this side of the blue line, or red line. All right. 4:34 left in the second period. TC is tied 1-1. Annie passes that up to Aiden. Aiden sends it forward to Bryn. Bryn and Hattie cross the blue line together. Bryn sends it across to Annie. Annie gets past a girl. Come on, Annie B. Oh, Annie with a nice shot on. That goes high. Woo, woo. Brookie gets okay. Yeah, I dropped off the Wi-Fi. We were on the staff Wi-Fi, which you would think the staff Wi-Fi would be the best Wi-Fi. But there was one teeny tiny thing of Wi-Fi. So I'm on my cellular right now, which is only 2 bars. So I'm sorry, everybody. Going into the third period, it's a 1-1 game. I'm hoping my cellular hangs out long enough that you guys can at least kind of see what's happening. All right, Arizona gets that face off. They try to send it in. Parker gets there first. Parker's got a girl on her back, but she hangs on to it. Sends it up ice. Go, Maddie. Go, Maddie. Here comes Maddie. Maddie gets it past the red line, sends it deep. Where Arizona picks it up behind their own net. They send it back the other direction. Parker across to Rim. Rim can't keep a handle on it. Arizona goes down, and she takes Rim's stick with her. Rim gets her stick back, and TC advances the other. Woo! Little fumble there. Arizona back in the TC zone. They're just passing it back and forth there behind the net. They get it up to their blue line. Still hanging at the blue line. Oh boy, sends it down to a wide open teammate right there. Puts a shot on. Ellie makes a good save. Send it on. Cam, Mia, Claire, GV, Mirka. Cam with the face-off. Gets over to Mia. Here comes Mia. Ooh, Mia with a nice pass up to Claire. Skips past her stick. Woo! Somebody. Mirka loses an edge in front of the bench. Here comes Arizona. Shot on. And Ellie saves it. Whoops. Cam, the face-off, gets caught in everybody's feet, goes behind the net. Arizona tries to center it. GV picks it up, gets it across to Mia, gets caught in her skate, get it out. TC had zero control of the puck this period.
Oh.
Claire was down. Mia almost trips over her. Everybody's okay. Puck comes across. Claire picks it up, fumbles it. Oh, God, how? How does this woman end up with the puck all by herself so many times in a game?
No.
All right. Arizona picks it up. She centers it. Shot. Ooh, that was a nice shot. That got blocked in front. Ellie with the save.
Come on, girls. If you don't want to
Well,
yeah, that's we had some long.
yeah. Yes. All right.
Hey TC, let's win this. Come on.
Hattie taking the face off. She's got Aiden. She's got Bryn, Brooklyn, and Annie. Annie behind the net. Sends it up. But not out. Here comes Bryn. Bryn goes past one. Can't get past the other. But hangs on to it and does get it into the Arizona zone. Ooh. Sends it up to Annie. Annie goes through two. Puts a shot on. Goalie kicks that aside. And Annie's the first one to it in the opposite corner. Bryn picks it up behind the net. Bryn tries a wraparound. Annie's there. And the goalie holds.
Joey Roberts. Not really.
11:58 left in the third period. Aiden with the face-off to Hattie, who backhands it, and goalie hangs on to it. Hattie's going to take this face-off. caught in everybody's feet. Bryn digs it out, but can't keep hold of it. And that's going to pop out of the zone. Annie's going to be the first one to it. She reverses, skates it up the board, sends it in deep. Behind the Arizona goalie, and Arizona player is going to get there first. Brooklyn holds the line. Can't do it a second time. Annie picks it up just outside the neutral zone, but has to reverse in her own zone. Because Arizona is here we go. We got a 3-on-2. Skate, skate, skate. Aiden sends that wide. Comes out to Annie. Annie down deep. Annie still has it. Puts a shot on, blocked in front. Aiden kept it in for a hot second. Bryn picks it up. Bryn puts a shot on high. Had some good opportunities, but we're missing the net, like altogether. Parker takes it behind her own net. I'm about to sneeze, just to warn everybody. Maybe not. Woo! Up to Liv. Livy gets it out of the zone. Good job, Liv. Arizona picks it up at their own blue line. They reverse. Kathleen's the first there. She almost takes it in offsides. Maddie. Maddie with a nice ride along the blue line. Pops back out. Arizona picks it up. And here comes Arizona the other way. Shot on high. Okay, somebody play her. Oh, boy. Oh, net came off. Ellie dove forward for that, kicked the net off.
It's a very late whistle, though, on that after how fast you did it.
I know, right? Okay, Mia, Claire. Camden taking the face off. Woo! Face off goes straight back. Slap shot wide. Mirka sends it down deep where GB is going to pick it up on the far boards. Whoa. Arizona steals that away. TC pushes it back. We're in the neutral zone. Everybody's regrouping. There's 9:09 left in the third period of a tie game. GV reverses it where Mia is. Mia pushes it out of the zone. Arizona's the first to it at the red line. Arizona advancing. They send it down deep. GV's going to be the first one to it. Cam comes down for help. Camden reverses. Arizona girl loses her footing. And here comes Camden up the far boards. She skates it in, sends it deep.
Come on, Aiden.
Aiden tipped that for a hot second, but Arizona regained control enough to keep it out of the zone. Here comes Bryn. Bryn takes it wide. She's got Aiden in front. She has Hattie storming. Hattie backhand, try to get it to Aiden. Aiden's blocked in front by an Arizona player. Annie puts a shot on. Hattie's in front. She just got her butt knocked by the Arizona goalie who wants her out of the way. Bryn passes it up to Brooklyn, who misses the pass, and we're back in the TC zone. They send that deep, and that's icing. All right, we're going to get a line change all around. Haley and Kathleen and other Livy. Oh gosh, that was a nice shot and an almost beautiful tip. that luckily for us missed. Woohoo! Kathleen, little swan dive there. She's good. Parker picks it up, takes it behind her own net, reverses it, leaves it for Rim. Rim tries to get it across to Haley, but Arizona blocks that and they hold it in the TC zone. Parker fighting in the near corner, pops it out to Kathleen. Kathleen, we've got a 2-on-1. Kathleen and Haley. Oh, good idea. Kathleen tries to pass across to Haley. Does not connect, but TC's still in control. Haley back to Mirka. Mirka across to Rim. Rim puts a shot toward the net. That goes wide. Arizona picks it up. Mirka holds the blue line to Haley. Haley shoves it toward the net. Blocked in front. We've got a lot of blocked shots going here. Haley charging the net. The Arizona goalie holds.
Come on, TC, let's win.
6:40 left in the third period. Game is still tied. It doesn't do us any good to win in overtime. GV pokes the puck. It goes down into the corner where Arizona pushes it to the near side. Oh, I thought she was going to be wide open with the puck in front of the net again.
I really like her.
I mean, she's a great player, but she reminds me of the girl from TI last year that nobody could keep track of, and she just was everywhere all the time. All right. Mia playing physically up against the far boards. Arizona still in control, looking to center. That gets blocked, comes up to the blue line and out. Offsides.
Come on, TC.
5:49 left in the third period. 1-1 game. Aiden, Hattie, Bryn, Brooklyn, and Annie. Aiden wins that clean back to Brooklyn. Sends it across to Annie. Annie's got Hattie wide. Ooh, she tried to get it to Hattie wide, but it's blocked in front by Arizona. That was a good look. Aiden comes down to help in the corner. Bryn, Hattie. Whoa, we have too many people.
Come on, girl.
Oh, that was nice center to Bryn. Bryn couldn't keep it on her stick to get a shot off, and Arizona gets it out. Brooklyn picks it up, takes it behind her own net. That number 3 on Arizona also is just like a little gnat. She's everywhere. She's super fast.
Go, Bryn, go.
Bryn passes it to herself off the boards. Centers it. Oh, just a little in front of Hattie's stick. That was a good idea. Aiden picks it up. Aiden. Oh, tries to center it off of Hattie's skate, it kind of looked like. She was trying to get it to go off a body almost. Bryn in the corner. Aiden's right behind her. And here comes number 81. Through everybody. She somehow still has the puck on her stick. We do eventually get it taken away. That deflected. Seriously? Deflected off the referee's skate and right to an Arizona player. It's always my favorite when the referee gets in on the play.
I feel left out.
TC sends it in deep to get it changed. And now we've got about 4 minutes left in the third period. The game is still tied. Be great to score a goal. They do go to a shootout, but I don't think an overtime anything helps us in any way, shape, or form. Maddie picks that up, passes it up to Haley. Go, hey. Liv, oh, offsides. Maddie got caught up in the zone, couldn't get out. That's going to be offsides. team across the way. I think it's Little Caesars playing some tunes. All right, Arizona. Oh, Haley. Oh! The one time the goalie doesn't let a rebound out. Olivia is right there with her stick on the ice. That was a great play. Maddie, face off. Haley and Liv. 3:17 left in the third period. Arizona behind their own net. Pass it up. That's taken by Mirka. Mirka up the near boards. Taken by Arizona. Haley almost stole that away. Arizona advances the other way. She gets past two of our defenders. Gets a nice shot on goal. That was a nice third bounce. And Ellie gloves it down. 2:43 left in the third.
Come on, GC! Let's go!
All right, Arizona sends it down deep. Cam picks it up. Cam up the boards. Cam gets it out of the zone. Arizona in the neutral zone pops it right back in. Brooklyn's going to be the first one to it. Get it back out of the zone. Camden. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Arizona is still in control. And that's a goal. So for the third time this weekend in 3 games, TC takes a 1-0 lead, ties the game, lets a second goal in with around 2 minutes left in the game. That is the theme for the weekend. I don't know why we can't fight that theme. At least they're consistent. Yikes. So 2:05 left in the third period. Now TC again is going to be on their heels for the last 2 minutes of the game, hoping for a goal. Oh! Bryn and Aiden fighting on the boards. Rim sends it in. That deflects off of a couple of things. Bryn tries to get control of it. Arizona picks it up. Hattie knocks it away. Arizona rips it around the boards the other direction. Parker held it in for a hot second. Aiden can't get it out of the zone either. Whoa, puck's in the air. Bryn sends it across to Aiden. Aiden gets taken down. Jeez Louise. This is just one of those, I feel Arizona has magnets on their sticks. Like, how they're keeping the pucks on the sticks, I don't know. It's very impressive. Aiden sends it off of her own teammate's skate. Kathleen gets it to Maddie. Maddie sends it down deep. And Arizona's going to get it out of the zone. TC has an empty net. So we're doing 6-on-5. Haley. Offsides. There's 10 seconds left. So unfortunately, we're yeah. TC will not be advancing after the third exact same loss in a row. They will play a consolation game this afternoon. There will be no games tomorrow. So we'll keep everybody posted on what time the game this afternoon is. I think the earliest one is at like 3:25. The latest one is 5 Eastern. So sometime in that time period. And we will be back then.